Last time we did a tier list like this, we were going over the Pokemon in Coliseum. Or if you were someone who had watched my live streams, we did one with a bunch of stuff involving cartoons. But that's not really important right now. The main focus today is to look at the tier list for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, a game that I had streamed a little bit ago, and I just haven't had time to set up a tier list until now. So, without further ado, let's jump in. It looks like these are completely at random. So, we'll get started here. For Flareon here, we're going to put Flareon in the C tier. It's not a good Pokemon at all. The only reason it's not at a D rank is because its offense is actually really good. A Pokemon that's a little higher is going to be Umbreon, as it's more focused on the defense, and it can be very helpful in situations, especially for tanking, like I said. Next up, we have Espeon, which I'm going to go ahead and put in the S tier, just like in Coliseum. Uh, it's a little easier to get Umbreon and Espeon in this game than it is in other games, so it's not going to be too far away from reaching. Not too long to get that Espeon, but or Umbreon, but they're still pretty good. Jolteon is next. I'm gonna go ahead and put Jolteon in A tier. Uh, it's a very reliable Pokemon. It's very fast and it hits a lot of it hits very hard, especially with its special attack stat. Vaporeon, I'm gonna put you in A. Now we used Vaporeon in our playthrough and it did pretty well. I'm not gonna say it was the best thing out there, but it served its purpose. Um, Next up, we are going to go for. I'm going to try to go in order, but I already forgot the order. And these are in, except for Teddiursa here. Teddiursa is one of the first Shadow Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the B tier. It's only useful with the ability pickup, but to actually use it on the team, it's not that great. But there's more options here than in Coliseum, but even then, it's kind of limited, so it's not too reliable. Next up, we're just gonna go in a random order here, but I'll keep the legendaries and pseudos for later on. So we're gonna go for Spheal here, a little chonky boy. I'll put it in A tier. It's actually a very good Pokemon for this game. Um, Definitely worthwhile to use. It's one of the very few ice types that are actually very bulky and can take hits. You're not going to really run into any other issues with ice types except for, I think, one Pokemon later on, or technically two. But Spheal is the best one out of the three, in my opinion, especially with when you get the other ones, it's much later on. Next up, we're going to go into C tier. Is going to be Swinub. Swinub's not a bad Pokemon, however, its benefit is Gen 4 when it gets to Mamoswine, and throughout my Coliseum tier list, I'm like, it got better in Gen 4. But that's just here nor there. An interesting one here is with this Elekid. I'm going to go ahead and put Elekid in D tier because you can actually get Electabuzz later on, and Electabuzz is actually worth it, so I'm going to put it in A tier. It's not an S tier. There's Pokemon that are going to be on S tier besides Espeon. Next up, we're going to go for Spinarak. It's an okay Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and put that in D tier as well. It's not great, as I was just saying, it was not a bad Pokemon. It's not great. It's good for early purposes, but it can get very far behind very quickly, even if it evolves into Ariados. Oops. The next one is going to be Beedrill. You're going to go to D tier. You are god awful. And I know it's here somewhere. Where are you, you silly goose? Well, Ladybug, you're terrible. That's not the one I was looking for, but yeah, you're not too good. Pidgeottos, okay, here you go. Butterfree, you get a D. You're going to D tier. You're not good at all. What other really bad Pokemon are there? Farfetch, you're awful. You're gonna go to D tier. Hoppip, you're gonna go to D. Um, Togepi, you're going to D tier. You're not good at all. I'm not rushing this, but I'm also trying to get like the weak ones out of the way. So Baltoy is not a bad Pokemon. I'll put it in B tier. It's definitely reliable. Seedot, I'm gonna do the same thing. Put it in the B tier. It's very good. Um, and shockingly enough, with its grass dark typing, it's actually really good when you're taking on the psychic types. Um, Gulpin, I'm gonna put in a C. Carvana, I'll put in B. It's decent. Delcatty, you're getting a C. You're good in the beginning of the game, but then you fall off real quick. And I feel bad because I see one of my Pokemon that I used on my team, Shroomish, buddy, you're going to B. Why? you were good, and I had good purposes for you, but it seemed like no matter when I tried to use you or not, it just did not work. I felt bad. I'm like, why? One Pokemon that did work and is going to S tier is Houndour. Um, Goes into Houndoom, and that thing was a beast. Another Pokemon is going to go to S tier. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I just saw you not too long ago. Where the hell is this Pokemon? Here you go. Ralts, you're going to S tier as well. Gardevoir was very good. Not for that reason, but it was really good. It's a very good Pokemon. I thought that it served very well, needed for the team. Um, let's see. So we already have 4 already that we used. Let me see here. Looking for the 5th member of the team. They're here somewhere. Where are you? Here you go. Zangoose, I'm going to put in B tier. It was good, but it kind of was a little hard to use throughout the adventure. I don't know if it was just got unlucky or I was just being cocky and I wasn't paying attention. But another S tier is going to go to Salamence. Now, Salamence you get kind of late. However, uh, for what was ahead, it was 100% worth it. And quite honestly, if you need to go for a Shadow Pokemon, especially for that Lugia, you might as well go for it in that battle against Greevil. I know I said I was going to worry about Pseudo's last, but then I also thought about it too, where I'm like, maybe I should get my team members out of the way as well. Paris, you go to D. I saw Paris. I'm like, nope, you're trash. You cabbage. Let's see what else is here. Snorunt, you trash. Let's see here. Sableye's okay. I'll put it in C tier. Its main benefit is that it has no weaknesses, but rather than that, like its stats aren't that great. But hey, it could definitely be worse. Seal, same thing. You're gonna go to C tier. Could have been better. Flaffy, or not Flaffy, Mareep. I'm sorry. Sorry, Pokemon players. Mareep. You're gonna go to B tier. You're a good Pokemon. I used you in Coliseum. I just didn't want to use repeats, so I went with a whole different team. It was still not a bad Pokemon at all. Wooper, I'm sorry, you have no arms, but you get a C. You get a C tier. Shuckle, if you were better, I would. If you had your moveset that you have in Gen 9, you would be an S tier, but I had to put you in C because a lot of the moves that benefit you are not available yet. Numel, same thing. You're gonna get a C tier. It's a decent Pokemon. It's just that times 4 weakness, multiple times 4 weaknesses are very very bad. Or maybe it has 1 times 4 weakness, but then multiple other regular weaknesses. Gligar, you're going to D tier. You would have been better if it was Gen 4. Trapinch, I'm going to go ahead and put in A tier. Now, if you can get the Flygon, you have an amazing Pokemon. I think overall, like, it wouldn't be a bad idea to raise a Trapinch. It's going to take you a while, but you can definitely do it. It's a rare Pokemon that you can get through Pokespots. But we'll continue on here. Voltorb, I'm going to put you in B tier. You're a very fast electric type, but that's really about it. But you can do the cheap damage as well, plus leaving the paralysis. Something better than another Pokemon that's on here. I saw it. Where are you? You stupid. stupid three-headed. Did I already put it up here? Hmm. Are we missing a shadow Pokemon? I think. Oh no, here you are. I'm gonna put you. I'll put you also in B tier. You're a fast Pokemon that does cheap damage, possibly lowering accuracy. But that's really about it. Um, Duskull is very defensive, really good. Even if you evolve with the Dusclops, it'll still do very well for you. So I'm gonna put you in A tier. You're not a bad Pokemon at all. Sorry, I had to look at my phone for a second. Um, but overall, still a good Pokemon. I really like it. If you evolved it into Dusclops, like I say, you have a defensive tank, which is great, especially considering a lot of moves that are going to be used throughout are going to be physical, so you can obviously defend all that. Overall, has good stats as well, so if you want to use Ghost type, there's very few options, but if you go for one, Dusclops ain't bad. We got Phanpy here. We're going to go ahead and put that in B tier. Then I'm going to do the same thing for Sandshrew. Put that in B tier. They're not bad Pokemon. I think they could be better, though. But again, with the low amount of options there are, you could do worse. And Phanpy is actually really good. Zubat, I'm going to go ahead and put in B tier as well. If you get the Crobat, you have a very fast poison type. And a good flying type as well. I have no issues with Zubat whatsoever. I thought about using it, but then I thought that was going to be a little overkill, so I went with my team instead. Plus, Poison's not that great in this generation, so had to go with something else. Spearow, I'm going to put you in C tier. Pidgeotto, same thing, you're going to go to C tier. They're not bad flying types, it's just there's way better ones in the game. Even not too long after you encounter these Pokemon, you'll have other better options. Sirski, I'm going to put you in D tier. I'm sorry, buddy. Just Masquerain is not good. Sirski's not good. It's supposed to be a rare Pokemon, but I have like very bad stats. I don't know why it's that important. Larvitar, I'm going to put you in B tier. If you could get Tyranitar a lot faster, I would put it in A tier or even S tier. But it takes a while for you to get there. Same thing goes for Aeron to Aggron, so I'm going to put you in B tier as well. If you can get there, they're really good Pokemon. Makuhita. No, I'm right. Makuhita. You're going to B tier. I just got back from work, and so my brain's fried. But Makuhita is good Pokemon. I'm definitely putting it in B tier. It's definitely worth it. Meditite, you're going to D tier. You're not good at all. Mawile, I'm going to put in C tier. It got better in later generations when it got the Fairy type. But right now, it's just not a good Pokemon at all. I don't recommend it. Not 2, I'm going to put in C tier as well. It's a very weird Pokemon. Roselia, I'm going to have put in B tier. If Roserade existed, because once again, Gen 4, I would have probably put this in a higher ranking. Vulpix, I'm going to put you in C tier. You're more of a special defender, and I don't know why. Meowth, we're going to do the same thing, put in the C tier. It's not a bad normal type, but there's just a lot better ones to get that are also part flying type as well. Lunatone, we're going to put you in C tier as well. Nosepass to D tier. Growlithe gets to go to A tier. The stats could have been better. Gen 4. And very reliable fire type Pokemon. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Pineco, I'm going to put you in C tier. Grimer's going to C tier. There's a lot of Pokemon going to C tier. Jesus Christ. Shelder, I'm going to put in C tier. Tangela, D tier. These Pokemon eventually get better once they evolve, but it's very hard to raise them prior, and they also have decent stats. They get a little better / a little worse in later generations, and Tangela, Gen 4, it gets better later generations. This is just awful. Venomoth, I'm going to put in D tier, because even though it clearly flies, it can get hurt by Earthquake. Weepinbell, I'm going to put in C tier. It's not bad, grass type. For poison, we're going to do Arbok to C as well. Primate, we're going to go ahead and... Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? We're going to put you in the B tier. Golduck, we're going to put Golduck in C tier. Eradicate, D, you're not that good. Dodrio, I'm going to put a C tier as well. Poochyena, I'm going to put in D tier. Altaria, we're going to go put to A. Because the following Pokemon, this one, it could have been better. Gets better in later generations. Doesn't do well in this generation. And these are just generic basic Pokemon. And some people quite like them, others don't. I'm going to put Hypno also C tier. Big Mama Kangaskhan, she's getting an A. She is a very good Pokemon. Bayonet, I'm going to put in C. Actually, I'll put Bayonet in B. Considering there's only 2 ghost types in the game. So... I'm doing a double check here. Yeah, 2 ghost types, I believe. 1, 2. Yep, just 2. Just 2. So before someone goes, there's 3. Nope, there's 2. Magneton, I'm going to put in A tier. It's a really good Pokemon. Pinsir, I'm going to put in B tier. Very reliable. Magmar, B as well. Macargo, you're going to get a C. Because I know you have multiple times 4 weaknesses. If I'm trying to speed this up, I'm just a little tired. And there's a lot of Pokemon to go over, so I just don't want this to be like a 5-hour video of going over every single Pokemon. I think I did that very well with my bios, or my failed attempt at bios. And as I'm talking about each Pokemon, people were leaving while I was discussing them, especially over the evolutions. Rapidash, I'm going to go ahead and put in C tier. It's mainly focusing on speed. Hitmonchan, I'm going to put in C. Hitmonlee as well in C. The elemental punches, besides the fighting type punches and normal type punches, everything else is special. And Hitmonchan is a terrible special attacker. Hitmonlee isn't too great either, but I mean, they're there. Put Lickitung in C tier. Chansey, stay still. Chansey in C tier. I'm going to put Scyther in B. Starmie at B. Solrock can join Lunatone in the C tier. Swellow can go to B. Snorlax can go to A. Mr. Mime can go into A. Poliwrath, I'll give it a B. It's still reliable though. Marowak, I'll do a C for Marowak. A for Manectric. And then we have the S tier boy, Lapras. And then we have Rhyhorn. Or Rhydon, sorry. I'll put Rhydon in C tier. It's not a bad Pokemon, but the times for weakness definitely hurts it. But you're at the point of the game where you don't have to worry too much about its weaknesses. But still. Executor, I'm going to do the same thing, put the C tier. Tauros, I'm going to throw in the B. And that leaves us with Legendaries, 1 Pseudo, and some starters. So, Dragonite, I'm going to put... It's not really useful, because it's the last Shadow Pokemon in the entire game. But if you want one, it's still not bad. I'm going to put it in B tier. I would have put it in A if you could get it sooner. But it's still a really good Shadow Pokemon, and it's a Pseudo Legendary for Kanto. So that's not bad. And then we have the starters, Totodile, Chikorita, and Cyndaquil. I'm just going to go over them as if you can get them normally. So Totodile, B. Cyndaquil, B. Chikorita, C. Someone commented on my Coliseum tier list and like, man, hating on Chikorita, but it makes sense. And then, of course, for the A tiers, we're going to go for Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, Moltres, and Daddy Lugia. So, that's my long-awaited Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness tier list. It is on screen, so you can take a look at it. Tell me how much I got right, how much I got wrong. And yeah, be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and also check out my Twitch and follow there as well. I don't know why I'm doing fingers or anything like that. I also have a TikTok and a Discord you can check out as well. They're in the descriptions of my YouTube channel. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.